like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hello everyone, welcome to an exciting stream here tonight. Welcome everyone to the championship press conference for the TikTok Fight Club 23 live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. We are just days away from a night of viral moments in high stakes MMA action. The main event features a clash for the coveted TikTok Flyweight Championship of the world in a fight that puts the raw knockout power of the champion against the desperate resilience of a veteran contender. Let's introduce these combatants. On my right, the reigning, defending, the undisputed TikTok Flyweight Champion. He holds a current record of 5 wins, 3 losses, and all 5 of his victories come in the way of knockout. Give it up for the viral king, Jacob Sartorius. Welcome. All right. And his opponent on my left, returning to the octagon after a dramatic championship opportunity, a fighter determined to prove his critics wrong. He's battle tested and looking for his first win in the promotion. Please welcome the challenger, Tim Elliott. All right, thank you, Tim Elliott. We'll start from an opening statement from the challenger, Tim Elliott. Tim, you're 0-4 in the TikTok Fight Club promotion, but you've been given a title shot. What does this opportunity mean, and how do you plan to finally get that W? Thank you, Josh. Look, the record speaks for itself. 4 losses, I hear the noise, I see the memes, but the casual fans don't see that this is the fire I have in my gut. I'm not here for a TikTok trend. I'm here for a championship. I fought the best my whole career, and I've taken this chance when others wouldn't. Jacob, you're a knockout artist, and I respect that. But this is a 4-minute song on a loop. This is a 25-minute fight where a perfect title image is going to crack. You're fast, you're strong, but you never met anyone more desperate than me. On Saturday night, I'm turning those 4 losses into a title win, and the first thing I'm doing is deleting my TikTok and celebrating with this belt. You're facing a man with nothing to lose. Powerful words from the challenger champion Jacob Sartorius. With you have a record of a 5 win, 3 losses, and all your 5 wins coming by knockout. You're a heavy favorite. What's your response to Tim's drive, and how does it feel to defend your title against a challenger with a winless record in the promotion? Thanks, Josh. First off, thank you to the fans. We got over 1 million watching the live stream right now. Tim, I appreciate the passion, man. Seriously, but you talk about desperation. I call it an audition. You're here because you're a good story, and the TikTok Fight Club knows. Well, technically, TikTok FA knows I'm the only one who sells tickets and goes viral. You say you've never met anyone more desperate. Maybe I haven't. But you've certainly never met anyone who can switch your lights off faster than me. You're tough. You can take a shot, but every time I take a shot from me, You're a step closer to being the sixth knockout. This belt is staying here on the hands of the viral king. On Saturday, I'm not just defending a title, I'm retiring a bad narrative. This is my title, my content, and you're just a guest star on it. Jacob, your entire career has been built on spectacular finishes, 5 knockouts, 5 wins. How do you feel? Any pressure to deliver another highlight reel moment, or is a safe 5 rounds decisions acceptable if you secure the win? Pressure is what happens when you don't believe in your hands. My hands are gold. I don't look at the other of the for a decision. The decision looks for me, but it never finds me. But before the end of the second round, I trained for a 5 round war. But I promised the fans and I promised him I'm looking for the night early. You know, you're here for an entertainment, and nobody tunes in to watch you a dance off. They went they want a knockout, and I'm not who they deliver the viral clip, because I'm that guy. I'm that guy. All right, Tim. Your strength is known for to be your heart and your grappling. With a champion who has a such devastating power, is the game plan to avoid striking as much at all costs and try to make this a gritty, grinding fight? Everyone knows I can wrestle. Everyone knows he can punch. It's the oldest story in the fight game. If you think I'm going to shoot for a takedown for a second the bell rings, you're wrong. I have to make him respect my strikes. I have to put in my uncomfortable positions. He hasn't been in since he started training with pads. I'm going to take this fight wherever I wanted it to go, and I'll do it for 5 rounds if I have to. If he wants a viral clip, I'm going to give him a viral clip of him looking up at the lights while I'm holding my first title. My grit will be drawn in his power. We are now moved to the questions from the media. Please state your name and affiliation. From the TikTok FA Media, this question is for Tim. You had back-to-back fights leading into this one, a very active schedule for the TikTok Fight Club. Are you concerned at all about burnout or taking this championship fight on a such quick turnaround? Burnout. I'm 0-4. I'm concerned about fighting. Every time I step in the octagon, I'm getting closer to the win column. I don't need rest. I need that one on my record. That active schedule has kept my mind sharp and my body ready. I'm peaking right now, and Jacob is catching me at the absolute wrong time. He had a long layoff, and I'm red hot. Jacob, you're from Digital Sports Blog. Jacob, your fame is unique. Does the business side, the sponsorships, the deals, and the social media ever distract you from the actual fight prep? Are you concerned about Tim, who's clearly less of focus just for the sport, or you have an advantage in that singular call focus? Distraction? No, it's fuel. My fame is a reward for being the best. Tim can be focused on his gym routine, and that's cute. I'm focused on being a world champion, a major content creator, and a brand that sells out arena. All that pressure, it makes my punch heavier. When I step into that cage, I'm not just fighting for myself. I'm fighting for every kid who wants to turn a dream into an empire. Tim is fighting for his job. I'm fighting for my legacy. A question for both fighters from MMA Insider. What is the single biggest threat of your opponent poses in this matchup? Tim Elliott, go first. All right. His power, pain, and simple. He can end the fight with one clean shot. I have to respect it. Move my head and control the distance. But the threat is also his on under exposure to adversity. He hasn't been pushed into the later rounds by a true veteran. I'm going to show him what that feels like. Tim's biggest threat is his unpredictability because he fights like a desperate man. He will take his risk. He will scramble. He will try to drag me into the floor and make it messy. But the desperation makes him sloppy, and sloppy fighters run into sharp counters. I prepare for every single angle, and when he is incredibly um, lunges in, that's when the show ends. All right. All right, gentlemen, thank you. Before we wrap up, we have our traditional final face off. So stand right here in the stage for me, please. Stand right there. You're going for You'll never be looking for your mommy by round 3. This is a concert. Yeah. Well, they're talking a lot of trash, ladies and gentlemen. You can just hear that from the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you want? Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss this. TikTok Fight Club 23, Sartorius versus Elliott for the TikTok Flyweight Championship live from the Honda Center. Get your tickets now, and we'll see you on Saturday night. Take care and see y'all later. See ya, y'all.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live.